man. So let's jump right into it because I know that you're in the gym over there, man. And thank you for taking out the time to allow us to interview you, man. I want you to just take a little bit of time and introduce yourself to our listeners. I guess let them know a little bit about you. Start with the nickname. I'm interested to see how you get the Super O. Clearly, the O has to stand for Omar, but who gave you the Super?
I was given the name Super O in Fast Lane Gym in Philadelphia because I was in there and I was boxing guys that was middleweight and welterweight, and they were surprised how I was doing with them, and I was cracking them to the body and to the head. So the trainer Zai over there gave me the name Super O, and I just took it and ran with it.
Now, of course, when I found out that we were going to interview you, I did my research, man. I watched a lot of your fights, actually, and they say that the lost art is the jab, but I think that that's wrong. I think that this day and age, the lost art is the body work, and you seem to love going to the body heavy.
Yes, sir. Throughout the amateurs, I had plenty of knockouts with throwing left hooks to the body, double left hooks to the body, and I also dominate with the jabs to the body. I love that. That's one of my favorite weapons. And, that's just something my late coach Lou Lum instilled in me, and I've been doing this since I was a kid. So that's one of them things that I love using, and it's like my go-to punch.
Now, you said that's one of your favorite punches, but I was dying to ask you if it's the left hook that's your favorite punch, because that's the one that I see you throw a lot.
Yeah, I like the left hook to the body for the most part. And I like sometimes I like to finish with the left, but it really don't matter. I can finish to the left or to the right. But like you said, I love the body shot.
Now, I read somewhere, or I think I seen some footage. No, it actually was a video of you, and you referred to yourself as something special. Why do you feel that way?
Because I feel like I paid my dues in this sport. I've been doing this for 13 years now. And during the amateurs, I was one of them guys that was out in the tournaments. I might not have won the championship every time out, but I was in the tournaments and I was knocking guys out with left hooks to the body. And I felt like I always, the way I was taught, I was always made, like the coach enforced it in me. Like he made me a professional fighter. Like I was never really an amateur boxer. So going out to them tournaments, sometimes I would get in. Sometimes I would put myself in danger of losing for the fact that I was taking my time, and just the whole point system thing is really corrupt. And I just scored knockouts throughout the tournaments. So I define myself as being something very special.
Now you said that you paid your dues, but don't you think you're getting a little ahead of yourself? I mean, you got 11 fights. I mean, you probably paid your dues in the amateur rankings, but as a professional, you still got a lot of ground to cover.
Yeah, as a professional, I'm still, like I said, I'm still doing my homework. But as an amateur fighter, and just as a fighter in general, I feel like I've been working for a very long time, and like you said, I'm learning as far as the professional ranks go. But at the end of the day, it is boxing.
Now, talk to me a little bit about the casino that you fight out of. How many people could be seated there? Because, again, I watched probably all that I could find on you because I checked various places, and you seem to always have a crowd there, people cheering your name. You got a following basically out there in Delaware. So just how many people fit in that arena?
I believe about 1,300.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe about 1,300.
That's not bad. I'm going to tell you why that's not bad, right? Because remember a guy that's now on pound for pound, probably everyone's pound for pound list, Timothy Bradley. All he was doing was 2,000. That's all he was doing. So, 1,300 to be 11-0 prospect, that's good, man, because the cheers was definitely there, man. I'm going to pass to Mario, my co-host, and see what he got for you.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing, Omar?
I'm doing great.
Good, man. Hey, what I was noticing, and like Ness, I watched some video on you this week and stuff. But what I was noticing just from your record is you fought 5 times in 2014. 2013. Sorry, you only fought once in 2014. What's the reason for the layoff?
It's been a promotional thing, and opponents have just been dropping out. I mean, we've been trying our best to find opponents, and in order to move up in the ranks, and opponents just been dropping out. So I've been having a hard time staying busy.
Okay, so if everything goes according to plan, you want to up activity this year?
Yes, I believe this year should be my year. And another thing is, guys don't like to put their young undefeated fighters in there with me, and I just been hungry for an opportunity to show what I have on the bigger stage. So my last fight, I had a great fight against Jesse Carradine. He has fought Dynamite. He's been in the ring with the likes of Dynamite and some guy that's ready to fight, some Russian guy that's ready to fight for the title at 126. Grilovich.
Okay.
And he came from Vegas, and we fought 2 weeks ago, and I had a great fight against him. He's a 5'11" guy, had a good amateur background. He was out in Michigan for a while, training in Vegas. So I'm looking forward to more fights like that, and just stepping up in the ranks.
Yeah, that's completely understandable. Now, I've read that you're actually a super nice kid, and you seem you seem very, very nice and pleasant. Is it hard for you to be, so nice outside of the ring and then find that killer instinct inside, or is it something you can turn off and on?
Yeah, it's something I've been always able to turn off and on. In the ring, I'm a whole nother guy, and I'm in the ring. I'm a whole nother guy. I mean, I'm here. When I'm in there, I'm there to dominate. I'm there to show my skills and use my talent to dominate the other guys. On the outside of the ring, I'm just a nice going guy. I'm no reason to be overly aggressive or anything like that. This is the sport of boxing. I love what I do, so.
That's good, and actually that brings me to my next point. For our listeners who haven't seen you yet, number one, I encourage them to do so. But I couldn't believe that you were a lightweight when I saw some of your still shots. You look really big. You look like somebody who's going to develop. How much bigger, or is it hard for you to make the lightweight right now, or are you still comfortable at it? Do you?
I'm actually real comfortable at junior lightweight. Sometimes, like when I'm off, like when I'm not getting ready for a fight, I jump into camp with the likes of Danny Garcia and Hammer and Hank, and I put my work in with them guys also. And around that time, I'm probably like 135, 140. So, and this, I don't know what it is. I guess it's my strength and conditioning, but a lot of people say that I look bigger than a 130.
You do. You absolutely do. And that's the thing is I've seen, a lot of the strength, as Ness alluded to, but a lot of the speed, too. You seem to have really quick hands for, a guy who packs a punch. What do you think is more dangerous? What do you think is your more dangerous attribute? Is it the speed or the power?
I think they both sort of come together. If you don't have speed, you don't have power. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just like a bullet. If it's traveling slow, it ain't gonna do too much damage. But when you put it in a gun and you shoot it, you're gonna do a lot of damage, a lot of impact. So I believe it's both of them.
Yo,
you can't have one without the other.
Nice. I like that analogy.
Yo, well, let me ask you a question before I pass you back off to Ness. That was my last question, but so you've been in the ring with Hank Lundy, Omar, Danny Garcia. How have those sessions gone?
That was going great. I love working with Hank, and I love working with Danny. I learned a lot of things from them dudes, and I came up through the Philadelphia amateur rankings, and as a kid, I watched them guys win them national tournaments and all that. Like, I'm like 3 years younger than Danny, so when I was fighting JL, he was fighting open, and sometimes we would be on the same cards, and I get a chance to watch him do his thing as an open class fighter. So them sessions go real great. I learned a lot of things from them guys. Like I helped Danny get ready for Amir Khan, and I was in the camp for a little bit, helping him get ready for Matisse.
Damn. You helped him get ready for his 2 biggest fights, huh?
Yeah, and I'm supposed to actually be jumping in the camp with him 2 weeks from now. I don't even know who the opponent is, but I'm supposed to be jumping in camp, and I'm looking to learn a few things. And with Hank, I helped him get ready for a Jose. So, I mean, I get great work.
Yeah, I mean, you're in the Delaware area, man, so you're not too far from getting, some spar. Do you do any sparring out there with the D.C. and the Baltimore guys?
No, not lately. I have boxed in D.C. a few times, but not as a pro. Like, I haven't sparred with any of them guys or anything like that.
Now,
except for Manny, because Manny's sometimes in Philadelphia.
Don't you have a fight coming up as well?
No, I just fought 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, on the 9th, right? May 9th?
Yes, sir.
But I read something that they were looking like something for like November for you. Is that true? Because that sounds like a long time away.
Yeah, I'm not even sure at this point.
Okay.
No, I'm not even sure at this point. I haven't heard anything about November.
Oh, all right. I thought I read something about that. But man, I want to just give you this time that, if you got any social media where some of our listeners that want to, follow on you and stay up to date on everything you, shout it out at this time, brother. And, we definitely want to get you back on. Like Mario said, your speed is definitely there, and you seem to have power in both hands. You're an exciting fighter. I even put that in the show notes. So guys definitely need to start taking a look at you if they haven't already. I'm just getting hip to you, so I'm hearing great things. I mean, you're in the right camp, man. So we hope to see great things from you.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Got any social media you want to give out to any of your?
On Instagram, I'm highly touted _Super O, and on Facebook, I'm Omar Douglas.
All right. Oh, well, thank you again for coming on, brother. We hope to get you back on soon.
All right. Thank you.